And do you not think law enforcement tells you to shave your beard? They tell you to do that. But guess what? What do our brothers do? I'm going to put in for an order. I'm going to get a letter for religious exemption that says what? This is according to my religion. I can go to Leviticus chapter 21 verse 5, Leviticus 19:27, and it says what? I'm supposed to keep a beard on my face. Right. What do they have to say against that? You know, in this country, it's based on so-called religious freedom, right? You do know that, right? So there's no, but the point is, God shows you an out. There's an out that you could take. Everything that we do here is about this Bible, period. That's our God first and foremost. Our God is not our boss. You understand that? So here's the thing. So if you do you not think that God is big enough that he's going to be able to get you past your boss and this garbage society and their rules and everything that they've put up in front of us? Do you not think that?
I don't think God's going to knock us down if we have to make sacrifices to be in this captivity. Because even our ancestors who were here had to eat pork, right?
Deuteronomy 28:48.
They were fed swine, right? So did Yah say, even though these slave masters fed you swine, you're unclean to me, get away from it?
No.
He didn't, right? He didn't.
No,
right?
because here's the thing. But here's the thing.
Right.
Here's the thing. We have to understand the curses of God are what, that's what those are. What you're describing are the curses of God. Why the slave master forced us to eat pork, shrimp, crab, lobster, all these things. But guess what? Is he still forcing that to us now?
Survive in certain ways in this land.
No, he is not.
You have to compromise.
He is not, sir.
You have to
we can eat whatever the heck we want now.
Right.
There's no that is not an excuse.
I'm not talking about.
There's no excuses, bro.
There's no talking about just the eating. It's just the basic survival here in America as Hebrews and the melanated people. You have to make some sort of sacrifice, compromise with ourselves to be successful.
No, sir. Compromise is why we're in the position we're in right now. Right. At the bottom. Right. There's no compromise with the laws of God. Deuteronomy 28:48. Watch this.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Because we wouldn't keep God's laws.
Absolutely.
Now he made us serve our enemies.
That's what we have to do.
But here's the thing. No. You're not. That's not an excuse. He's not giving you an excuse here. There's no out here. Stop that. You got to stop the excuses, bro. Listen, read it again.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
He says we will have to serve our enemies. Obviously, we already know who the enemies are. The other nations that are not the 12 tribes. Hold on, real quick.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
The Lord sent them against us. Why? Why? I'm asking you, why? Why did he send those enemies against us?
Because we are idolaters. We broke God's commandments.
Exactly. Wait, just real quick. I got you.
Let me finish now.
Go ahead.
So since we're serving our enemies, my enemy says, get your ass up, shave your face, put this suit on if you want to eat. That's still servitude. That's not,
but here's the thing. You're saying that, but you have a lot of people that work in corporate America. I'm sure some of my brothers here work in corporate America. And guess what? Yeah, they still have beards on their faces. Because why? What happens? God provides mercy. Understand that. What's the one in Proverbs about the he'll let your those who serve him, your enemies. Yeah, I need that one. Because here's the thing, you have to understand, if God sees you're trying to keep his commandments, he's going to make the way for you to do it. He's not going to have you sit there and be strapped to a point where you can't keep his commandments, and then he's like, you're unclean to him. That makes no sense. God is a merciful God. That's the part that you're missing. But he's merciful to them that are repenting. He's not merciful to you if you don't even try. You just want to sit there and just be like, oh, well, Lord, you put me in this position. This is how it's got to be. Right. Hell no. That's not the God of the Bible. Read that real quick.
Proverbs chapter 16 verse 7. When a man's ways please the Lord.
When a man's ways please the Lord. What ways is he talking about? Those ways that are keeping of his commandments. Right. That's the ways that please the Lord. Read it again.
When a man's ways please the Lord.
When his ways please the Lord, read.
He maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him.
Oh, wait a minute. Philippians 4:13. Philippians 4:13. Hold on. We're going to go to Christ now. We're going to go to Christ. I just, here's the thing, because I can't hear the excuses without people. Bro, these are excuses that I'm hearing.
You saying Christ, right?
We're going to go to him.
You saying Christ.
Yes.
Christos, right? How does one please the Lord? Please God, not the Lord. The Lord is something else. How does one please God? Only through faith, right?
Only through faith. How do you show faith? How do you show faith?
The commandments. Right.
This guy. Okay then. That's the point. That's what we're saying, bro. We can't read. We can't get around the law, bro. The law is why we're in the conditions we're in right now.
Right.
So guess what? We have to keep them in order for us to get out. That's the point. Watch this. Matthew 5:17. Matthew 5:17. We're gonna hear it out of Christ's mouth himself, because this is our problem. Our problem is the churches have taught us nothing as compared to what this Bible is actually saying. We have to actually be patient real quick and hear what this Bible actually saying. Watch it. Read this.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets.
Because we read that, a lot of Christian churches, they'll even read that in there too. I'm not saying that you're, a Christian church, but I'm just saying in general. They'll read that and just be like, oh, he fulfilled the law. He fulfilled the law. It's over. That's not what it says at all. Read it again.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets.
Read on.
I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
But to fulfill. So what fulfill in your mind, what's that mean? Okay, good.
The law will be completely fulfilled. That's
Well,
when we'll be peace on the earth, the Bible talks about.
Well, yeah. Well,
It will be bound for 1,000 years. And for those 1,000 years, the law will be enacted. That's when we will live under the true law. The law is not going to live.
the laws, there you go. That's true.
We cannot sit here and say that we can fulfill the law today.
We
2023, as black men, Hebrew men, we strive.
we strive, yes. That's the point that the officer was bringing out to you. That's the point that the officer was bringing out to you, bro.
We can't say God's going to look down on you if I shave my beard.
Oh, yeah, yes, he will.
If you put different limited clothes on.
Here's the thing. All right, so let's just say this real quick, because we got brothers in law enforcement. Real quick.
Right now, you guys are breaking the law.
Lace, I hear you. Real quick.
You're breaking the law.
Lace, hear me out. We got brothers in law enforcement right now.
Right.
And do you not think law enforcement tells you to shave your beard?
Okay.
They tell you to do that. But guess what? What do our brothers do? I'm going to put in for an order. I'm going to get a letter for religious exemption that says what? This is according to my religion. I can go to Leviticus chapter 21, verse 5, Leviticus 19:27, and it says what? I'm supposed to keep a beard on my face.
Right.
What do they have to say against that? You know, in this country, it's based on so-called religious freedom, right? You do know that, right? So there's no, but the point is, and you're right about that. They're hypocrites to a point with that. But what I'm saying is, God showed you an out. There's an out that you could take. A lot of us, for example, high holy days come around. We're trying to keep them. Passover, Pentecost, Feast of Dedication, these things. These are laws that we try to keep now. But guess what? A lot of us have jobs, full-time jobs, where we don't have the days to be able to observe all of them, right? But guess what happens? We put in for them. We still request them. We're striving. That's the point. You have to strive. You can't sit on your behind and just be like, I'm in captivity, Lord. I can't do it. I can't do it. But that's what's happening, bro. That's what I'm hearing.
No.
That's what I'm hearing, Lace.
We are members of our circumstance, not victims, but we are members of our circumstance. And everyone's not the same.
Give me James 1.
All of us brothers are not the same. We all have different callings in our life. That's how you guys here grouped up, right? There were prophets who were set apart, who weren't part of the congregation, who had to go do other things and live a whole different lifestyle. John the Baptist, if he looked upon his brothers, he would not be looked upon as a clean man, right? He looked upon as a crazy, wild man out in the streets. Yeshua, who y'all call Jesus Christ, was looked upon as a rebel because he did things counter to what the law prescribed. So
that's not true.
So it's only
that's not true at all. That's not true at all.
Worked on the Sabbath, didn't he? Didn't he?
He showed that you could have good works on the Sabbath. He did not work on the Sabbath. He did not break the Sabbath. Lace, you got a lot you got to deal with, bro. You got a lot you got to deal with. Philippians 4:13, real quick. As you're trying to leave, Philippians 4:13, give me that. Philippians 4:13. Because here's the thing that none of you will be able to get away with. Read that.
Philippians chapter 4 verse 13.
Read.
I can do all things.
I can do what?
All things.
I can do what?
All things. Through Christ, which strengtheneth me.
That's the point. We can keep the entire law that God did not abolish.
Right.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.